6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
regularly scheduled program.
Good evening, everyone. How is everyone's Saturday night going? I just got done watching our friend Justin's stream. He was playing The Sims, and that was some good fun. Made a squash squad house. Very entertaining stuff. So yeah, go give him a follow. It's a good time. And speak of the devil, Justin is here. Hello, how are you doing? Hope the rest of your stream went well. I hopped off for about the last half hour or so. I have to tell you all something that was weirdly, should I say, cathartic that I did today. So I set out to organize my office today. I didn't quite get that done. I cable management is always something that has eluded me. As hard as I try, as many of these little cable ties that I get, I can't manage to do it. But I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Really good. How's your weekend been otherwise? That's good to hear. Mine has been pretty good, other than not getting the office organized like I wanted. But something I did do that was very nice. So some of you might know that I have a website, ragingjanitor.com. And I kind of have a stream archive set up there. It's really bare bones right now, but I slowly am working on it over time. So what I did today was I went and added all of the new VODs that have been generated over the last couple of weeks. I added those to the archive page. And in the process, I'm like, oh my God, my code is so messy. There was no organization to any of it. So trying to find anything was a disaster. So while I was watching Justin's stream, which was a good thing to have on in the background, I went through and just organized all my code. So each game has its own section. Every section is labeled in the code. And so it's super easy to find everything. And once I got done with all of it, it's like nirvana. You know what I mean? It's like the equivalent of organizing something in real life when you have something really untidy and unorganized and you just Marie Kondo it. My code before did not spark joy. It now sparks joy. You know what I mean? It's super easy to search through and to add new games and links to, so I'm very happy with how that went. The problem is setups change. That's the way inevitably cables go wrong. Yes. The thing is, though, I really don't have much of an excuse because I even have my desk optimized for changes, right? So you can't see, but off to the side here, I have my consoles. Now, the way I used to have it, which contributed to my jungle of cables, was that I had an HDMI switcher box, right? So what it did was it's this little box with a couple of HDMI ports on it so you can plug multiple devices in, and you click a little button to switch between which source is being put into the Elgato. And that was nice from the perspective of not having to mess with the game capture in between streams. If I, stream Xbox one day and then switch the next, but it added a lot of extra cables. So what I've done is I only have one console hooked up at a time. So like the Xbox is hooked up now because that's what we're going to use tonight. And I actually have little, I don't have any handy, but I have these little, what would you even call them? Like wire collars mounted to the side of my desk. So the switches, power, because the power source is different for that, it's a USB-C. That is mounted and hooked to the side, and then the Xbox is hooked to the side, and so they're there for quick access to switch between consoles. So that has helped a little bit. What I'm struggling with right now is my computer over here. Um, Unfortunately, on the one side, I have a form factor computer. It's really small, which is nice because it saves space. But on the other side, because the power source isn't internal, it's actually a big power brick to save on that size. It just sits on the desk. So I'm thinking I might be able to mount like a wire basket under there, and that will help a lot. But we'll see. Always an ongoing thing trying to figure it out. But my whole point was, in theory, I have a space specifically for streaming, so I should be able to accomplish it. Like even the only changes when I work, I just throw my laptop on here, and then I've got a separate second monitor for work off to the side. So it's not like that much changes when I work. So I just got to figure it out. Presumably, you only use HTML for extracurricular activities, not work, I guess. That is correct, Justin. When it comes to work, I don't do coding per se. That's more like the headquarters of the software we use. They do it, and then we're supposed to be experts a higher level up. So like we have back end access to customize certain things that end users wouldn't have. The knowledge or access to use. So that's kind of the hierarchy. So HTML is kind of a yeah, it's definitely an extracurricular for me, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Just because I've mentioned before, but I've taken HTML classes in high school, and that has changed a lot since I like the language itself has had some changes since I've last used it. So I've been kind of learning that. But my absolute favorite project, and I did really well on it. I got like top marks on it, which surprise, surprise, when you're invested in something personally and you have fun with something, you do well on it. What a concept, right? And this was a subject of interest for me in high school. And my project was, it was just create a site. It can be about anything you want. It can be for something like imaginary, or it can be like, something, archiving real information, whatever you want. So what I did was, for those of you who have played BioShock, the world that takes place in is called Rapture. So I made like a Rapture homepage. And I had so much fun doing that. So like the whole website was BioShock themed. There was like a page archiving all of the enemies in the game. And then the thing I was most proud of, because my professor didn't know how I did it, which always makes you feel good when your professor's like, how did you do that? What I did was, at the very top of the screen, I made a stock ticker. So what I did was, I took all of the businesses like the businesses you find while playing BioShock, which at this time only the first BioShock was out, 2 wasn't there, so this is all in reference to the first one. But like there was like the surgeon, there's like the place where you buy elixirs and stuff, all of the businesses, and I made acronyms for them, and I had a stock ticker of all of the businesses in BioShock constantly scrolling on the top of the page, and it would be like red if their stock went down and green if their stock was up. And I shouldn't say professor because this was in high school, but my teacher was like, how did you do that? And so I like showed him the code, and that was a proud moment for me. But it went really well. I enjoyed doing that, and I really wish I would have saved the source code. I think at one point in time I had it on a USB drive, but that's long gone. But it was a good time. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. How's your Saturday going? I love projects like that. And yes, it did go down well. Yeah, it's always... I've always done okay in school. However, I've never really liked school. But I feel like there's two main components to enjoying a class, and it can be one or the other that make it good. It's either something you're really personally invested in, which for the HTML class was that component for me. Not that the teacher was bad, he was a nice guy, but or if you have a teacher that you really enjoy and they're interesting to listen to. Like, um, I had one teacher in a history class, and I wasn't like a huge history buff by any means, but he was so interesting to listen to and such a good guy that he got me into history. So, um, it's like it's one of those things like you think back on, and I think like, man, I should like write him an email or something, just uh, thanking him because now I have an interest in history, and it's because he was a good teacher. So you can't underestimate the importance of a good teacher to get you interested in things. Welcome, Drew. That is a beautiful nicotine tower. Yes. I okay, this is going to sound really bad because it is. And this is how they get you to keep using their products. So, some of you may know I don't usually use tobacco much anymore. I don't smoke at all, and I'll do like as a treat every blue once in a blue moon I will uh, do Copenhagen, but I don't really regularly anymore. But instead, what I do is this is essentially a nicotine cessation product. It's just nicotine in a powder form. Um, so it's essentially like nicotine gum, but they have codes on the back now. And if you redeem enough of these things, you can get rewards. And one of them is a neon sign. And now I'm like, man, I really want that sign. And it's just evil. It's pure evil that they do that. But I'm a sucker for things like that. There's a politics teacher who I still get a drink with once a year or so. Genuinely changed my academic path career. Yeah, like that's so cool. Um, yeah, that's really cool that you still stay in touch with them and they had a positive influence on you. They've gamified nicotine. Yes, it's got to gamify everything, man. That's how products sells, right? Um, let's see. Going on to things maybe surrounding the channel. Um, I'm hoping next week I can debut because I want to work on it tomorrow. I'm hoping to debut a new type of stream. And to those of you who are in the sub chat in Discord, which anyone can join the Discord, by the way. But there is a section specifically for subscribers that they have access to. I've been talking about something called Toga Talk. And that is a stream I won't give you all the details, but I want to debut it next week, hopefully. And what that is going to be is we are just going to discuss weird questions that and like seriously take a look at them and discuss them as a group. That's the one thing I want it to be, something that people in chat can participate in. So if that sounds like something that interests you, hop on whenever I announce what date that's going to be. But we're just going to discuss weird questions and actually work through them and maybe vote on them at the end. So, for instance, one of the weird questions could be something like, and the reason I bring this up is because we asked our friend Chef, this one time on stream. So it might be something like, if when you created a snowman, they became sentient beings, would it be unethical to build snowmen? Okay, so just weird things that no one is asking these questions because they are never going to happen and it doesn't matter, but I'm hoping it'll be a fun time for everyone. And the whole theme behind it with Toga is, like the Greek and Roman forums. There's always like the joke about you know, philosophy from that time is that a lot of it wasn't practical. Like they would sit in a room. I don't know if this comes from a specific example or this was just like a joke that I've heard, but essentially they would talk about how, you know, how many teeth does a horse have in its mouth, and they would philosophically discuss that instead of just going to the horse and counting how many teeth are in there. Um, but yes, that's kind of what I'm going for there. So I hope you join when we do that. I'm shooting for next week. We'll see, but I'll announce that in the Discord. Is that a chalice you're drinking from? Yes, and this will be part of that stream. Tell me you're going to be lounging on a long chair and eating some grapes. I do not have a long chair. However, I will be drinking the finest box wines that Greece has to offer. Or I should say the Broom Closet Forum has to offer. So I will be imbibing. I will be in costume. And if it goes well, I'd like to make it a regular feature because I want to expand my horizons a bit. I've said this before, but I like playing video games on stream, and I'm going to continue to do so for the foreseeable future. But I would like to branch myself out a bit into the just chatting category if I can. Just because I do like chatting with people, and just discussing weird things like that. Of course, the barrier always is just the success of just chatting streams seems to hinge on two things. One, the streamer, which I'm getting better at just, you know, talking and extending conversation as much as I can, but I still have a lot of work to go, or, you know, a lot of ways to go, I think. And two, the volume of people in chat. Obviously, if you have more people, it makes it easier for you because you can bounce your ideas off of people and respond to their comments and so on and so forth. So it does hinge on that. So I think it might be a bit of a struggle at first because it still is a pretty small stream, but we'll make it work. I think that's all I have for stream related stuff at this point in time, but yeah, let's head on over to our game here. So we are playing A Night in the Woods this evening. We started the playthrough yesterday, and this is a game that's available on Game Pass for those who are interested in playing themselves. Otherwise, I'm sure you can buy it on various other platforms, but if you have Game Pass, it's an easy way to get into it. And we play as the main character, who is an anthropomorphized kitten. Her name is May. And we have dropped out from college, and we are living back at home now, which I believe is it Possum Springs or something like that. And we're back home. We're 20 years old. We're reconnecting with some of our friends. And I think this is supposed to be kind of a coming of age style game. So, and we have, since being back in town, we have committed some crimes. We stole something from an abandoned grocery store. We met our ex-boyfriend in the woods and got trashed and puked everywhere. And we have played bass guitar terribly. I have not been good at those rhythm sections. So that is kind of where we last left off. And also we are living at home. So let's continue our playthrough of Night in the Woods. So far, I'm very much enjoying it. I think I first heard about this game from Bella, who made the suggestion over in our Discord. Let me turn this down on my headset a little bit because it's very loud. And there we are. So we'll go downstairs, and I'm sure Mom will be waiting for us and ask us to stop in. Oh, she didn't ask this time, but we'll go see if she's there. I always like to stop in and say hi anyway. See what she has to say. Good morning. Did you feel it last night? What? There was a big sinkhole 2 streets over. Oh, are we still getting those? I don't think those ever really go away. Swampy ground and so forth, and on a floodplain. Oh, weird. I don't want you over there nosing around it. I guarantee you I won't. I have seen sinkholes. No interest at all? Mom, they're just holes in the ground. Get back to me when one, like, swallows a house or something. We'll go see together if that happens. Deal. So what did you do last night? Hung out with Greg. And what did you do? I went to the grocery store. That sounds exciting. Get anything special? Oh boy, sure did. Well, stop by the church if you're in the area. Will do, Mom. See ya. Bye, sweetie. All right. I don't know where the church is. It might be off to the right of the screen where construction has been blocking our path, so I wonder if that's gone now. No, construction's still going on, so... It's kind of fun. You can interact with the environment like this. Jump around on stuff. And the overall vibe of the town is very much, you know, a town down on its luck, and there aren't many jobs, and businesses are closing. So that's kind of the vibe we're getting. May Borowski, Selmers. Now we all know how important it is to look our best. What? Our appearance is the first and sometimes last impression we make. Selmers, did you join a cult? Lucky for you, I happen to be a licensed dealer. Oh, okay. Of the Sylvam family of products. Selmers, I don't have any money. Oh, okay. It would be nice. Have you sold anything yet? Sold some to my mom and to Abby Krangler. Mrs. Krangler's daughter? Granddaughter. I run into her at the laundromat over by the school. One time Greg got inside one of the tumble dryers. Did he die? He wanted me to start it, but I chickened out. He definitely would have died. I tell him that. He's still mad. Want to hear a poem? Sure. Sometimes I think and start to sink. Oh no. There's more. Sorry. Then I remember it's October. October? I combine my 2 favorite months. Fall is really nice. It's the best. Well, thank you for the poem, Greg. Not Greg, Selmers. My cat don't like folks on the porch. But I am a cat. So I don't understand. Who's this chap? Oh, I can't talk to him. Well, I suppose, let's go talk to some of our friends here. The old pickaxe. I'll talk to B. She's kind of standoffish with us. Apparently we used to be best friends, but not so much now. Hey, BB. Hey, May. How's it going? Got a load of rock salt to move. Came in early this year. And like a crap load of snow shovels. Usually the distro place doesn't goof up like this. Maybe it's run by weather wizards? Yeah, that's not a bad theory. So, what's up? Want to hang out tonight? I'm working. If you want to, like, come along. Oh, I was thinking we'd go play putt-putt out in Hunwick. May, that's actually not a bad idea. But, sorry, got work. Ah, geez. What is even the point? Paychecks, rent, food, medicine, that kind of thing. So, do you want to come along or not? Yeah, let's go hang out. Ooh. House call. I failed miserably at the pierogi throwing game, so I wonder if this will be another mini game type thing. Couldn't you just, like, refuse to do house calls? Nope. Why? It's called the job. People pay you to do it. Ideally, at least. You coming? There's this thing back here by the driveway. Yeah, she's an old lady. She's got weird shit in her yard. It's like a windmill. Yep. Never been back here before. May Borowski, you have now been here. It's nice. Yeah, just a bunch of old cabins people turned into houses. Some hunting camps. So don't, like, get shot or anything. Buck season isn't for a few days, right? Well, folks get impatient. For murder. It ain't murder if it's animals. That's dark. Hold that thought. You gonna knock? Thank you for coming on such short notice. No problem. I can sleep through a 4-alarm fire, but that furnace? We'll take a look at it. Ever since Jean passed, I just can't abide that thumping. Understandable. Jean was such a darling man. Hey, what did you mean by hold that thought? Wait for it. I'll never forgive them for taking him away. Uh-huh. Ain't like I didn't treat him right. I looked it up on the internet. He didn't smell or nothing. Wait for it. You can't take a woman's husband just because he's dead. There it is. Oh no. Holy God. Took him right off that couch. It's a crime. Yeah, a crime was definitely committed, all right. They just couldn't abide not being able to tax him anymore. That's what it is. Well, I won't talk your ears off about it. Come take a look at the fridge while you're here. We bill by the half hour. Good job. Yeah, it's a nice fridge. What's the problem? Oh, there's no problem. It's just a classic. An original Luna Freeze. Wow. They were all the rage when I was your age. They last forever. They make me feel so young. I saw one of these the other night when I got back into town. Oh, really? Where? Upside down under some logs in a creek in a ravine. So, furnace. Oh yes, right through here to the basement. Sounds good. Come on, me. Alright, we'll be down there for a bit. Please remember not to lock us in. What? Last time we sent someone, he got locked in the basement. I assure you, that did not happen. He called me from your basement. Your man did smell a bit of booze when he came by. Oh, okay. Busted. Or something. Okay, down we go. It was nice meeting you. I don't really know who you are, little person. Reminds me of doing assessments with the county with my old folks. Oh man, I love creepy basements. And why wouldn't you? Look at all this splendor. Geez, she's got a lot of junk. Maybe she's got a few more husbands stacked in the corner. Alright, let's get this done so we can go home. Isn't it illegal to smoke indoors? It is. Well, 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 B, the criminal. It's a dummy. I'm trying to quit, so I chew on this thing. What? Notice no smoke coming out? No smoke at all? But like I've seen you smoke. Yeah, not indoors. I totally thought it was real. Where did you think the smoke was going? I thought you were swallowing it? May, do you know how smoking works? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a smoking scientist, Beatrice. Good lord, what else don't you know? I'm sorry, I don't get a degree in cigaretteology. What even was your major in college? Kicking ass and getting rad. Hell yeah. So that's the furnace? Yes, that's the furnace. I've decided his name is Clanky. Okay, you just hang out. I'm gonna go fix this right quick. Don't, like, break anything? What am I gonna break? This is a basement full of crap. Oh, geez, okay. Shouldn't be long. Can I help? Nope. Why am I here then? Because you wanted to come along. Just chill. Oh, we're gonna get into some trouble. Fish, fish, fish. I want to grab it, but I can't. Jeez, this is one old-ass fan. It's made of metal and could chop your finger off. Badminton. 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 Racket. I bet I can make something out of all this junk. Jeez. Who even would have this much junk? I need your expertise to fix this stupid furnace, Professor. Oh, I took it. Wonder what else I can find. Yeah, okay, I could see this being useful. I could see this being useful in furnace fixing. I'm just taking everything now. This looks useful. This looks useful. That furnace totally has a face. It kind of does, doesn't it? It looks pretty content. I'm seeing it as the two horizontal lines, or vertical lines being eyes, and the little horizontal one being a mouth. Looks like a joyful furnace, if there ever was one. All right, so I can't carry anything else, so I'm gonna say this is enough stuff. So, got a gnome, a fishing pole, a badminton racket, and a fan. Got 2 wheels and a turny thing with no wheel. Probably just need to turn the turny thing to open up the heat pipes. I say to open up the heat pipes. Clanky's probably got loads of heat, but it can't get out. To get Clanky all hot and bothered, we will teach Clanky to love. I bet I could use the racket as a handle. Yeah, that would work. Although we're not always going to be here to pull it. The fan could stay on, and then if this breaks, you only have to replace the fan. It should be good for the environment too. That's important. Like the turbines on the mountain by Fort Lucine. Gotta remember when everyone was so mad about that. It's gonna ruin the view. It's gonna kill birds. You know what else is gonna ruin the view and birds? When a meteor hits the earth because it gets too hot. And that's what happened to the dinosaurs. Okay, where was I? Making a basement out of a turbine. Making a basement turbine out of a racket. Right. So there isn't a lot of wind down here, but like, okay, we stick Nomi in the ground. Sorry, Nomi. Put the fan on top of the flat table, but I feel that pain, Nomi. I have one too. And tie the racket on like this. Hey, all right. I should like start a company. Sustainable garbage turbine. Okay, done. What? I feel like I'm going to be messing with things. I think I fixed it. Now let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we did. What did you do? I engineered an elegant long-term solution. God damn it. Way to go, May. Please don't fix anything ever again. Like, don't even have a pet. Anything you have to maintain. Ah, friggin' crap. It was totally gonna work. This is so typical. I'm gonna check the exit. Wait here. Damn it. Well, we're locked in. I knew this was gonna happen. Stupid, stupid bee. See if you can yell. It's not gonna work. Mrs. Miranda. It didn't work. Well, this knob is really old and loose. Maybe I can, like, figure this out. I'll look around, too. Yeah, you go look around a whole bunch. It's not the baseball bat. The one thing she could hear is this furnace when it was broken. Broken things need to be broken. Smack it with a baseball bat? Well, it's the one tool I know how to use. A tool for beating ass. Ooh, that's aggressive. Ha 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 ha. Suck it, you piece of crap furnace. Whoa, that is pretty loud. Yeah, geez. Surprised I can't hear that back in town. Okay, cool, she's coming, thank God. Thank me? More like. Hey, Mrs. Miranda, you locked us in. Just beating the shit out of furnaces. Well, that was fun. Uh-huh. You alright? She gave us lemonade. Yeah. It's such a nice night out. Lovely. Then what's up? Nothing, just tired. Worked all day. I'm all hyper. Good for you. Ugh, you are zero fun. Yep. You need, like, some magical shit to, like, give you a new perspective. Let me know when that happens. I wouldn't want to miss it. Oh, Justin Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh, that brings me back. That would be a very fun stream. I would definitely play that again. I probably played it 4 or 5 times through, but it's such a good game. The humor is just on point. Oh, look, all the little fireflies are following me. Did you ever end up playing the version on the Xbox? I played the N64 one and the Xbox, and it was kind of fun because the Xbox version actually had an online multiplayer that was really fun. Never actually played it. Ooh, I might have to play it on stream then. It's kind of funny how we forget about games. I just think back to all the great games I've played, and yeah, it takes someone talking about it or just seeing like a random article to bring it back into focus. Oh, it looks like I can kind of like deliver the fireflies there to an extent. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. Get all these little guys and bring them back to Beatrice. You know what's really funny is, so there are fireflies in our area. But I actually saw them in person for the first time a couple of years ago when I was at a coworker's house party. It was awesome because they live out on a farm, and the entire field in front of their house was just glittering with them. They're really neat. Wow. Ha ha ha. Are you like a firefly whisperer or something? They just like me, I guess. You're an interesting person, Mae Borowski. Granddad said being interesting is all you can hope to be. Well, mission accomplished. Woohoo! You know, I have to say, this would have been a much less exciting evening if you weren't along for the ride. See? I'm good to have around. I mean, you can certainly beat the shit out of a furnace. I can beat the shit out of anything. You should, like, channel that aggression you always have into something useful. Dr. Hank said way back I need to repress it. Repress? Not, like, learn to deal with it? He specifically said repress. Okay. So do you think Mrs. Miranda, like, pulled her husband's guts out? Isn't that what you do for mummies? I don't know, May. Do you think you'd have the stomach for it? Nope. It probably took a lot of heart. Yep. I wish she would explain it to us. I get it, May. She really wrecked them. Okay, that probably stayed in place. Yeah, that should stay where it belongs. I'm leaving. Hey, you gotta live your life. Bye. This is me gone. Hey, wait up. You're walking back to town. You've got a lot of gall to say that. I'm calling the cops. I've never seen fireflies, but damn, I'd love to one day. Yeah, it's one of those things too. Like you can always look it up online, but there's just something about actually seeing it in person is really cool. The worst is around July, and you keep hitting them at night, and the dead fireflies glow for like another 20 seconds while in a pile of guts on the windshield. Yes, beautiful, poetic. Couldn't have said it better myself, Drew. How's work? You know, better than the glass factory. Is it? I've ran machines, but now I get to slice steaks and hock salamis. I mean, it's easier on the back, that's for sure. But, like, do you like it? I like having a paycheck. Fair. Paycheck's the sweetest meats of all. Oh, isn't that a sad commentary on work? Do you like work? I like having a paycheck. I think for most of us, the best we can hope for is having a job we don't despise. God, this thing is intense. Weird how big clocks are like luxury furniture now, since everything has a clock and internet on it. Like something big that only does one thing is like a statement or something. Bedtime? Yes. Ooh, another dream sequence. We've been having these almost every night now. And I feel like we still need... Well, maybe... I wonder if we will find out. But at some point, they keep alluding to May having killed someone at some point. But we're not in jail, so... Whatever it was, it must have been an accident or in self-defense or something. But that's really all we know about it. It so far seems to be similar to our other dream sequence where we have to find all of the musicians and light them up. I don't think there's any... Okay, so this is where we have to come towards the end. So we've lighted one of the posts. And we gotta find 3 other ones. I feel like this is going to be one of those games where these sequences... you know... They're gonna mean something later. And when we look back on them, maybe it will become more clear. I guess we'll find out. I think the game is about 10 hours long is what I read, but I have been finding that almost every dialogue-based game I've played on stream takes significantly longer than the average time, because I think a lot of it comes down to I'm reading. You know, if I was playing by myself, I would be reading the text in my head, and it wouldn't take nearly as long, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, I don't want to rush it too much, especially while other people are watching. I think it's best to take it slow and read through everything at a normal pace. But like coffee talk, I think I read somewhere that it takes like 5 hours or somewhere around that. And I think we're a good 6 hours in, and I don't think we're halfway through the game yet. But I could be... I might have looked at something that was incorrect on that point, but... That's okay. I do like these type of games, so... Alright, I think we'll go down to this section. I'm sure there's another musician down here. Can I jump off? Oh. Figured this was water. Maybe it's frozen water. Also known as ice. I think our last one is over here. There we go. So we found all 4 musicians. I wonder if that is meant to symbolize anything going on in May's life. Like I said, maybe we'll find out later, but I have a feeling it represents something. I think this is the second or third dream sequence where we've had to find musicians. And then the last time we came here, there was a big bear that lit up. Ooh, it's a squirrel this time. Yeah, last time there was a huge bear. But now it was a squirrel. And we are on to the next day. There was a sad little sequence last time I played where you are getting ready for the party and you're standing in the mirror looking. Oh, I've never been over here before. Is there something else? Little bird. Wonder if you can learn to talk to birds. This bookshelf is like the ghost of Granddad, hanging out in the corner. Maybe not his ghost, like his skeleton. No, okay, I just made myself sad. Why did I come over here? There's like something written inside a book cover. Left 45, right 100, left 22, left 90, right 15. Is this like... What is this? Huh. Well, what I was saying, there was a sequence in the first section of this playthrough that I did yesterday where May is looking in the mirror preparing for a party, and It's just kind of feeling bad about herself and judging herself in the mirror, and I'm like, oh, we've all been there before. Yawn. Morning, long night. Yeah. I went to work with B. Oh, are you gonna work there? No, Mom, I was just tagging along. Thought I was, like, or though I was, like, really useful. Mm-hmm. It was a new and exciting feeling. Mm-hmm. You okay? Yeah, just been doing boring adult stuff. Well, what kind of adult stuff? I'm adult stuff. Just like budget, bills, numbers. A lot of adulthood is number stress. That sounds bad. I'm bad at numbers. Oh, I remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna head out. Mm-hmm. Have a nice day. Huh. Mom seems rather sullen today. It's not very much. That's not very like her. She always seems to be very cheery when we see her. I think maybe we should go see how Greg's doing today. We'll go stop by the, what is it, the Falcon Mart or something? See what Selmers is up to. Totally what's up, Selmers. You know what's good? Off the top of my head? Not falling in a trash can and puking on yourself? I was gonna say those fruit snack thingies. We used to eat in grade school. Oh, right. Yeah, those are really good. Did that other thing happen to you? Nope. Want to hear a new poem? Yeah, let's hear a new poem. Sometimes I like fruit snacks out by the train tracks. Decent. A juice box and headphones. I enter the juice zone. Jeez, those are like all I want now. You made them sound so real. I can taste the atomic dino snacks in the blue clear squeezer. Thanks. I liked that poem. That was... harkens to a simpler time. Sorry, been lurking and working on some stuff. It takes so much longer than you expect to read stuff out loud in your head, but definitely appreciate your efforts, especially if I'm multitasking, like right now. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, and I do think, yeah, I've been a viewer in some streams where these types of games are played, and I think it's definitely better to have them read it out loud, just in case you are listening. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the right thing, but lurk. Oh yeah, you found out the lurk command. Well, thank you for the lurk, Chudley. Very much appreciate that. I hope you're having a good Saturday. I saw you were hanging out in Justin's stream while he was playing The Sims over at the Squash House, or the Squash Squad House, I should say. Yeah, I decided not to do voices for this one. There's just so many characters, and when I don't read them in just my speaking voice, it wears on my vocal cords so bad. Like, I tried giving voices to everyone in Coffee Talk, and because there are so many different characters and they switch so frequently, by the end of like a 2 or 3 hour stream, I'm like, my God. You gain, you know, I am by no means a voice actor, but you gain such a respect for people who do voice acting. Because, man, it is a strain on the vocal cords. Enjoyed our time in The Sims. Yes, it was a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Hi. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, what's up with you? I want to do something. Okay, wow. You drink, like, all the coffee or something? I can't have coffee. Makes me anxious. Oh, wow, that sucks. And it tastes gross. Not if it's mostly milk and sugar. Seems like a lot of hassle to make something gross taste okay. Good point. I feel like this is... I feel like Greg is channeling Justin right now. So, dude. You want to do something? Yeah, man, let's go. Woo! Wonder what we're gonna do. Maybe some more crime? Don't do down your vocal talent, Crumple Bun. I'll do my best to keep up with Grumblebun. Oh. So this looks fun. We're going on a bike ride. I remember the days when, yeah, you would have have pegs on the back wheels, and your friends would ride on your back. Very tricky when you're young and lack balance. Do you ride these days? You know, I haven't ridden bike in a while, but even longboarding I haven't, because that's just the unfortunate reality of living in Minnesota, is that you know, like, I technically could, like, the trail is still clear, but it gets really cold. So I really haven't had the opportunity, unless I want to rough it. No, it's like a kit you can get off the internet. Germ and me put it together. So it's a motorcycle now? No, it's like a motorized bike thing. It's different. Why don't you just get a dirt bike again? I'm an adult now. I ride a bike. So, like, where are we? In the woods. All right. The semi-motorized bikes do interest me, but I almost feel like every time I ride bike, I want it to be exercise. But I can appreciate them for people who commute and don't want to arrive at work super sweaty. Oh yeah, I was wondering what the longboarding latest was. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I feel like I could still get out there if I really wanted. Like, we're supposed to have, I think, some nice days coming up. So maybe I'll have to get out. And I guess the one benefit is I could actually ride in jeans and a sweatshirt, whereas in the summer I would absolutely cook wearing that. I pretty much had to go either I always had to wear shorts and then either a t-shirt and tank top. And then I have a backpack with a hydration bladder in it. So I ride with that, and it's lightweight and allows me to get hydrated while I'm riding. Doom, 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 doom. Log bridge to Valhalla. Cross and die, mortal. This log is gonna snap and we're gonna break our legs and have to crawl back to town. Or die of, like, bears and cold. Remember when we used to knife fight? Yeah. We go home with our cuts all over our hands. So dumb. Well, what? I got knives right now, just saying. Holy shit, yeah, you're on. First to wuss out 3 times loses. Come on, get cut, Gregor. Say goodbye to your fingers. Why are we knife fighting? Is this a thing kids do? Stab me once, shame on you. Stab me thrice, shame on yice. Okay. First one to wuss out 3 times. Yeah, I got it. Stop stalling. On guard. Get stabbed. Oh! Oh no! Why are we stabbing each other? Is this a thing kids do? Xbox gamer, yeah, it's been a while. How's it going? How have you been? Ha 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 ha. Laugh now. Won't be laughing when I gut you. Oh no, my poor guts. Try not to stab a tree instead of me. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Cool. Go. Ow! Ugh. Jeez, you okay, dude? No, I am not okay. We can... No, again. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Cool. Go. Ow! This is something, yes. I can't say this was something I did on the schoolyard, but, you know, I had a good Thanksgiving. Well, that's good. Glad you had a good Thanksgiving. It's a TikTok thing, Matt. We're too old to know about it, probably. I would not doubt if it was a TikTok thing. That really hurt. Really? No. Let's go. One last time. Prepare to die. Okay, okay, okay. Ready, ready, ready? Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Go, go, go. Ow. Oh, he got me twice. Ooh. Ah. You okay? No pity, Greg. No pity. Okay, okay, okay. Ready, ready, ready? Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Go, go, go. Oh, he's getting me right off the draw. Oh. Shh. Ah. Did I get your knuckle there? Oh, man. I'm going to have to explain this to my parents. Attacked by a dog again? Now they'd ask why I had a knife. Okay, okay, okay. Ready, ready, ready? Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Go, go, go. He keeps double stabbing me. Okay, geez, done. Ha ha ha, you suck. You wouldn't last a day on the streets. Also, are you okay? I'm feeling a little woozy. It might shock you to find out that I don't knife fight much. I wouldn't either if I was that bad at it. Oh, my poor hand. Okay, well, that's probably enough stabbing for today. All this blood gonna attract predators. Good point. I started out strong. Wait, why did you have two knives? Good question. Let's break this log. With the knives? No. This is probably gonna kill us. Nah, dude. Good point. We gotta jump at the same time, I think. Jeez. Yeah, man. I was thinking. Yeah. Like, if you see a rotting tree or a log or something in the woods, or like there's ice and a big rock, like you have to kick the tree over or break the ice. Like I can't not do that. Yeah. These are the mini games we need in AC. Yeah, man. Like there needs to be like more of a GTA-esque feel to it. There's got to be some stakes. Enough of the good vibes. We've had those in Animal Crossing for almost a whole year. It's time to get a little dark and sinister. And that is a funny thing that they mention that, because I feel like that's very true. Like if there's a puddle, like there's just like there's a desire, a calling to splash into it, or if there's like a little thin patch of ice, like you got to break it. You can't not. There's a drive. The like feel of it's different now because I was here. Yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense. These woods will never be the same, man. I changed them. We changed them. Butterfly effect. Dude, someone's gonna die or get born because we broke that log. Crap, man. Yeah. He's got a crossbow now. Swoop. I was gonna say, I'm surprised he still have that. Yeah, well, hunting wasn't my thing, but, I mean, dude, like, what isn't fun about this thing? Did you ever go? Nah, my dad wasn't into it. Granddad was, but he definitely saw it as a guy thing. I was pretty annoyed by that at the time. Really? Think you would have liked it? Probably, actually. Like, just buck hunting or something? Season starts day after tomorrow. Yeah. Well, anyway, I would have liked to have been asked at least. You want to shoot this guy? So, like, what's going on there? The forest god. Like in the story? Yeah. Looks like he just stuck a bunch of targets and decoys together. You work? Bang, bang. What you got? You want to shoot it, dude? Yes. You should go stand in front and I'll, like, shoot over your head. Dude. Okay, fine, give me it. Let's not do a William Tell. With how minigames have been going. Wow, this is heavier than I expected. Right? So make sure you pull back before you release the trigger. Then I just shoot wherever? Not at me. All right. It's not firing. Oh, you just have to hold the trigger down long enough first. Okay, so I hold it down, huh? Hunt that beast. Oh boy, I have, by the way, I have no control over the crosshairs. It's just randomly mapped. Hunt it. This is what life is. My bloodlust cannot be sated. The hell does sated mean? Dude, this is like 8th grade a vocab test shit. No, like seriously, tell me what it means. Sated or like sated? If you don't know what it means, does it matter? Dude, tell me what it means. It means like satisfied. It means I thirst for blood. Awesome. Vampires can't be sated. Okay, yes. Yes, it is a really weird game. I like it. All right, well, I think the forest god is sated. Well, okay. Yeah, sure. I'm out of bolts. It's cool. This was fun. I can take on, like, vampires now. You could. Vampires of Possum Springs. They're out there. Shiny teeth, shiny as the night. I really like the dialogue too. Like it doesn't take itself too seriously. I feel like it's very difficult to write dialogue that doesn't feel like it's specifically intended for the moment you're in a game, if that makes sense. It just feels very natural. It feels like this is kind of the way people talk, or like a good representation of it. I feel that whoever scripted the game did a very good job. Okay, enough shooting for one day. Deeper into the woods we go. What tools does Greg have now? So? No. I don't want to shoot the birds. What the hell was that? Yeah, that's been happening lately. What has? Electrical stuff. So I don't want to be nosy, but you seem a little up and down today. Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, it's been a thing in general lately, but I'm a good person, right? Sure. I don't know. What's up, man? I try really hard. Angus, like, needs me. He needs a Greg badly. I'm gonna say we all need a Greg. Yeah, but with Angus, he hasn't had the best life. His family is like pure trash. How so? Just like assholes. Really stupid assholes. I just don't ever want to lose him. Not ever. I don't know what I'd do. I don't want to screw this up. Are you two doing all right? Yeah, I think. We've had some arguments lately. About what? Stuff. But I'm just parking lot trash. I've known that all along. I've got like no future if it was just me. When I'm awake at night, I listen to Angus snore, and I stare at the ceiling. And I think about how I'm a complete piece of shit. And... Greg, calm down, dude. You're good. And Angus is good. Yeah, Angus is good. Nice, smart, hot, cool dude. Down to chill, etc. Greg, cetera. And you know, he's got that ass. Oh my god, thank you for finally saying it. It's a fantastic ass, right? See, like here, it's a serious moment. We're deep, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, I feel like this is how a real conversation goes. This could have been a lot more pretentious, self-referential. Yeah, I agree. I really do enjoy it. It's wonderful scripting. Fantastic. Okay, I'm not comfortable with you objectifying my boyfriend. Only his ass. And who could blame you? I forget what it was. I forget what I was going to say. I don't know. Probably worried about nothing. I have really up and up days and really down days. Which I don't know. And I don't know which it is until it's over sometimes. I kind of coast through on general blah right now. What kind of birds are those? I have no idea. Hey, bird. Northern dumbfowl. Eastern skinny bird. Do they fly south? Do you want me to make something up? Yeah. Yes. And that's good. That's real good. Greg's happy, Greg's sad. Oof. What's up? Long day. Yeah, same here. How's socializing? Surprisingly tiring sometimes. Yeah, that's why I don't do much of it. Any idea what was up with Mom today? Oh, she's just stressed. That's vague. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you spend a lot of adulthood being vaguely stressed. Oh, dang. I thought the stress would at least get more specific. Oh no, you'll have that too. Cheer up, kiddo, it's only life. Gee, thanks, Pop. Hey, Dad, would you mind moving the boxes in the crawl space? Well, what have you done for me lately? Been an excellent daughter. That doesn't count. Well, would you watch some TV with me? Yeah, for a little bit. Hop up. I'm watching Garbo and Malloy. Nice. Oh, we're watching some TV with Pop. And we're back. Great crowd in here tonight. We never leave for too long, folks. Say, Garbo. Yeah, Malloy? Crowds like this remind me of our early days. I disagree. None of them are angry and drunk. Most of them, anyway. No, I mean those old nights, those good nights. Just the heat of the stage lights and the thrill of winging it. And the gentle thump of an empty beer bottle thrown at your head. These days, things are pretty cushy. You think we're getting soft? You sure are. Around the midsection. That's a whoop-ah. Malloy, it's company policy to never body shame. Oh, I never worry about that, Garbo. Why is that, Malloy? I'm what you call body shameless. Coming up next, Garbo and I go to counseling. Well, that was interesting. Maybe the boxes will be moved tomorrow. Perhaps I'll play a bass song before we go to bed. Poorly, but we'll play it. Play Cycles. That song, you know that song. I apologize in advance for how horribly this is going to go. Well, that went much better than it had in the past. The thing that's really difficult, not bad considering I don't know how to play this song. The thing that's really difficult about the rhythm, the little rhythm mini game you can do with your bass guitar in this game, is that when you miss a note, it shakes the entire screen and you really get thrown off from it. Like, it's not like Guitar Hero where you just play a wrong note and you just continue going on. When you play it, it really fucks up where you're at in the song. So I've struggled with it. That's the best I've had, but that seemed like an easier song, I will say. All right, I wonder if this is going to be another Find the Musicians sequence in my dream. So far, the lights are consistent with that. Or we're like on a train with trees, it looks like. Oh, no, we're on buildings. Maybe? Okay, there's our first musician. Presumably, we have 3 more to go if this holds consistent with how these minigame, or this, I shouldn't say minigame, but the dream sequences have been going so far. Yep, and that's where we're gonna have to come back to. I think we can jump Oh, I was hoping we could jump up those things, but maybe not. Yeah. Oops. And that jump on the light post. Speaking of platforming, I believe there is another Shantae game on Game Pass now. Whoops. Oh. Isn't this where I came from? Yeah, must have to go the other way. There's another Shantae game on Game Pass, which I really enjoy that series. And I think I might try fitting into the schedule here at some point. Oh no. Whoops. But yeah, platformers were kind of the original style of game that got me into video games. The very first video game I can recall playing was when I was about 4 years old. I think it was like Super Mario World and the 6 Coins or something like that on the original Game Boy. But good memories from that. Who is that? Almost looks like Greg. Or the outline of him, anyway. Okay, so we have one musician left to find. I think I might know where they're at. Oh, invisible wall. There we go. Here's our last musician. Indeed, that is a blazer I'm wearing. Sarah, look, I'm channeling the well, what's his name? I'm gonna need to look it up now. Phil Spencer. I'm channeling my inner Phil Spencer at a press conference announcing a new Xbox system look. Got the gaming t-shirt underneath and the blazer. You like the choices as of late? Well, thank you, thank you. I gotta, you know. Oh. It's, looks like a crocodile this time. Yes, gotta keep up appearances. The Pac-Man shirt is the cherry on top, yes. I gotta separate myself from the crowd some way, right? Ooh. And Kate, I got your whisper. Thank you. Thank you. I will stop out momentarily. Yeah, Dad put him here, I bet. Dad should move him. It's only fair. Come on, I thought he was gonna move him. I'll ask him again tomorrow, or tonight, maybe. Hey, Mom. I say, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You're lying. So, honey, do you feel like talking about school yet? Okay. So, what's the story? I just felt like it wasn't where I should be. Where you should be? What does that even mean? Ugh, never mind. Let's talk about this later. Any idea when you might want to do that? Because, honey, I am all ears. I really am dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we'd made as a family. Geez, Mom, where's this coming from? You know you're the first Borowski to go to college? Yeah, Mom, I know. I only heard that since I was like 6. Well, honey, we'd been planning for it since you were born. Spent a good 18 years and got into all kinds of trouble just for you to decide you'd rather be here. Might as well have taken all that effort and money and worry and dumped it into a hole. Ooh, Mom's tone has changed. Are you, like, having one of your mood swings again? Like I'm the moody one in the house? You are the moody one in this house. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? What's happening to the house? Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Mom, this isn't funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Why start now? Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I'd had more examples of, you know, getting out and making something of myself. No. No. You do not get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Maybe I'm just the most recent failure in the line of failures that is our family. I'm leaving now. Oh. That did not go well. Ooh, E is crawling. It's kind of a scoot crawl, but we're counting it. He's so smart. My mom said you guys are in trouble now. We definitely are. He won't leave Blizz's water bowl alone. Yeah. Babies have a tendency to do that, don't they? Play with everything and anything that is not a toy intended for them. That's just how it goes. Okay, I am going to quick go grab a bite of food. So I will return very shortly. In the meantime, we do have a Discord, so if you haven't gotten the chance to join that yet, please go ahead and do that. We have a great group of people over there. So there's the link. And I will see you folks in about 15 minutes. We are back. Thank you for your patience, folks, while I filled my gullet with some Pizza Ranch. Only the finest here at the Bauman household. So where we left off, we just got into a bit of a scuffle with Mom. Let's see what Selmers is up to. Whoa, decorations. Really, you can't mess around on Halloween. Jeez. Want to hear a new poem? Let's do it. Bats and moon against the gloom. The night is black. I made a snack. Cool. Excuse me. I microwaved pizza I'd saved. Though pizza cold is breakfast gold. That's so true. It really happened. I enjoy Selmer's little poems. Anything new on the bulletin board? It's been a while since we checked. A little rubber band ball still here. There's our friend Casey who disappeared. But nothing new on the board. Kind of want to check in on Angus if we can. Hey, Aunt Mall Cop. Mall cops don't carry guns, May. Jeez. I guess you need that gun for... What are you doing? Blocking off the road. Oh yeah, wouldn't want to do that without a gun. You know how many times I've shot someone? No, tell me now. Once. You kill him? No. So you're saying you don't really need it then? You should carry a battle axe? That would be impressive. I'll look into it. Talking about cigarettes and coffee. Everything is so great and harvesty, which is basically just a less spooky Halloween. Whatever. I just want to head home and get ready for tonight. I could just do that, or I could wander a bit, take in the harvesty air. Well, I'll get home when I do. Yeah, let's take in the harvesty air a little bit. We can't go into the pickaxe. You hype for Harvfest? Harvfest is pretty dumb, right? I'm gonna watch a bunch of old Dracula movies from the 60s. Now that is a man who understands what's up. That actually sounds really cool. It is. Gonna get a cold pizza too. Or Gonna get a pizza too. I'm thinking of Selmer's poem. All to myself. Wow, you have a life way more figured out than I did at your age. Really? What were you doing then? Ruining my life. Oh, sorry to bring it up. Oh, it's fine. Just a thing that happened. Oh, right. The thing. Yep. That's my advice. Try not to have a thing. Okay. Yep. See ya. Later. See, that's the thing. I think that's the thing where she killed someone. I've never been to war. Not like the recruiter didn't try, though. Hard. Wonder if Gregory is up to anything. Go and check it out. Greg seems like a swell friend. Other than the crime stuff, but, you know. Or maybe Angus is at the video store. Angus is here. Happy Halloween. Haha. Hey, you too. You feeling spooky? Oh, extremely. Can't you tell? Do your spooky face. Just shifts his ears up. Angus, you're just smiling, and it's adorable, not scary. Oh. Nice effort, though. Let's see, what movies are there? Beaver Priest, Death Chill, Crime Waves, and Swamp Husband. I can't quite see what the other ones are. Oh, Death Chill 3. Be Nice, Brain Eaters, and Dinosaur Problems, or Problem? The Snack Falcon. What a good name for a convenience store. There's old Greg. Hey, man. How's things? Good. Harfest Rush. No one's in here. You missed it. The horror. Oh. I done got horrored. Getting horrored at work is the worst. When I had that job that one time, I worked the longest night rush. You know, you've never mentioned having a job. Oh, that's a story for another time. Anyway, you're here now, and I'm here now, and it's a lovely day. And I was worried I'd have to smash these light bulbs all by myself. So what's up? I'm very interested in this light bulb smashing. Hell yeah, dude. Ha ha ha. Okay, apparently I gotta jump. No! Jeez, May. He, like, whips them. You should try hitting it with the bat. I'm trying. Oh! What the fuck? Oh, jeez. I can't hit him. Hit it. Oh! What the F? There we go. Boom. Finally hit one. Is he gonna chuck a can at me again? Nope. He throws them so high. Oh. Okay, I'm done before I lose an eye. So what's up? Nothing. Okay, that's the end of that. Generation Fiasco. Let's get some Fruits Ghost. That's weird. Fruits Ghost. So Fruits Ghost cereal. Looks like Booberry. I really should take advantage of the Halloween cereals when those are available. But I always forget. Never get any Booberry and Count Chocula. Okay, Drew. You have redeemed. Some facts from the Book of Useless Knowledge. I shall present you with 3 categories. Choose wisely. You can choose from American landmarks, games people play, or all about animals. American landmarks, games people play, or all about animals. You guys have better cereals than us. I would kill for some Fruit Loops. Justin, that's funny you mentioned that because I've watched videos. I watched one video in particular where this gal from the US, I don't know if she was a pen pal or something from Australia, but she visited the US and oh, it was 2 YouTubers. That's what it was. They connected through YouTube and she came over to visit her in the US. And the Australian gal was blown away by our cereal aisles. Like, we have entire aisles dedicated to hundreds of different cereals. People pay good money for US cereal boxes here. I should I should send you some sometime. Because I bet there's a lot of them you haven't tried. There's a lot of them I haven't tried, to be honest. You kind of get to like your favorite ones and you stick with it. But we have, like, our cereal aisles are ridiculous. Okay, so Drew has picked animals. So let us go to the animal section. All about animals. Okay. Okay, so bat bombs away. Small, winged, nocturnal, furry, and explosive. These critters were supposed to help end the war, but succeeded only in destroying an American airplane hangar and a general's car. World War II inspired innovation and invention as scientists and engineers from major powers strove to develop weapons that would provide a winning edge. Many of these innovations are well known, jet engines and rockets in Germany, for example. However, those that did not work so well are scarcely remembered. In the early days of the war, Lytle S. Adams, an American dental surgeon from Pennsylvania, conceived an idea while on vacation in the American Southwest. He proposed that the United States develop a method for attaching incendiary bombs to bats and release thousands of flying mammals over Japan. Under Adams' logic, the bats would roost in wooden buildings and explode, causing fires that would spread out of control. On paper, Adams' idea held merit. A typical bat can carry 175% of its body weight, and since the Japanese populace would not detect the roosting bats, the fires could spread unchecked. In the weeks following America's entry into the war, thousands of citizens sent ideas for new weapons to the White House, and the bat bomb proposal was one of the very few that went into development. Approved by President Roosevelt, it eventually consumed a modest $2 million of taxpayers' money. By March 1943, a team consisting of Adams and two chemists, one from Harvard and the other from UCLA, had scoured the caves of the Southwest in search of the perfect bat species for the project. Although the mastiff bat was larger and the mule-eared bat more common, the team settled on the Mexican free-tailed bat because it could carry the requisite weight and was available in large numbers. In fact, one colony of free-tailed bats near Bandera, Texas, numbered some 20 to 30 million animals. Months of testing followed. The creatures were tricked into hibernation with ice, and then a small explosive device was surgically attached. The procedure was delicate and required lifting the bat's fragile skin, which could tear if improperly handled. The prepared bats were then loaded into cardboard cartons, which were parachuted from aircraft and opened at a preset altitude. There were numerous complications, however. Many of the containers did not open, or the bats did not wake up and plummeted to their deaths. Still, the bats did succeed in burning down a mock Japanese village. On the other hand, they also managed to start a fire in an airplane hangar that destroyed a visiting general's car. Perhaps for this reason, in June 1943, after more than 6,000 bats had been used in tests, the Army handed the project to the Navy. It was renamed Project X-Ray. The Navy eventually handed off the project to the Marine Corps, which determined that the bat bombs were capable of causing 10 times the number of fires as the standard incendiary bombs being used at the time. However, when Fleet Admiral Ernest J. King learned that the bats would not be ready for deployment until mid-1945, he called off the project. Dr. Adams was bitter about the cancellation of his novel idea. He maintained that the bat bombs would have caused widespread damage and panic, but without the loss of life that resulted from the use of the atom bomb. Well, that was something I certainly did not know about, and was very interesting. So thank you for redeeming that, Drew. Let's see. We get choices. They're just all much more vanilla, and we've dumped cartoon character branding. I imported some Super Mario cereal a couple years back. Yeah, I never got around to trying the Super Mario stuff. My aunt had a friend who lived in Australia, and she would go and visit every year. Her friend always forced her to bring the largest amount customs would let her bring in of sunflower seeds. Apparently, they don't have them there, or are very rare. They were on the beach, and a young girl asked them why they were eating bird food. That's fun. It's funny to think about things like that. You know, things that you take for granted where you live, because sunflower seeds are something that's just available at every single convenience store you go to. It's just one of the staple items around here. So that's really funny to think that that's not a thing everywhere. And yes, I guess if you think about it, it is bird food. But hey, birds don't get dill flavored sunflower seeds or buffalo flavored. Which makes, I have to ask because we have someone here who isn't from the US. Are sunflowers a common convenience item in the UK, Justin? You going to Harfest? Now I'm gonna watch the game. Is there a game tonight? Well, no, but I was gonna watch my favorite highlights. Why don't you come out? Might be good. Stretch your legs, see the parade. Ever seen the game live? Nah, never. Come on out to Harfest, you never know. Yeah, alright. Yeah, go Smelters. Go Smelters. Australia are very worried about invasive species, I guess. I think sunflower seeds can still germinate. Yeah, I have a glass jar full of them about 3 feet from me right now. Yes. The thing is, I thought, I might be wrong, but I was under the impression that when they get roasted, which I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think most of the seeds we get here are roasted. They can't grow. But I suppose at customs, though, they're not like, are these roasted seeds or not? It's probably just safe for them to say, hey, you can't bring that stuff here. Oh, they're talking about guns and money and stuff. We haven't visited the subway in a while. Dried can grow. I think we get dried in the UK rather than roasted. Okay. Well, that makes sense then. I can't believe they've kept this open. Historical note, I guess. I think it's just because the old people like the pierogi stand. Never underestimate the ability of old people to get state funding. Delicious pretzels. Come on, take one. Let's see if the hooligans are up to anything. Oh, what's this? Amazing to think these things used to run. Kind of amazing they're still down here, too. No way to get them out of here, I guess. This place sure was something a long time ago. Ooh. Where is everyone? What? Move, move. Oh my god, we used to do that. Awesome. Move, move, move. Well, you go easy on my street. Move, move. Deal. Okay. Holy shit. The dudes. Someone hecked up the dudes. Who did this? Why did they do it? What did we write? Tonight, nuke Possum Springs. I always toast them on a dry pan as they don't have enough flavor. That's interesting. Yeah, because ours, so if you just want run-of-the-mill seeds, ours are typically like, I believe again, roasted and then salted. That's kind of like the standard sunflower fare, but we have a lot, as you can imagine, because we're American and we have to have like 800 different flavors for things. We have like barbecue, dill, salt and pepper, buffalo. I know there's other flavors I'm not thinking of. Bacon, I think, is one. I tend to just get like just the plain salted or salt and pepper. Yeah, taco. Yeah, we do have a lot of flavors. Dill sounds great. Yes, the dill ones are very good. It's funny because I like dill flavored things, but I tend to shy away from them because they make my breath so fucking bad. I remember when Bee's family had a house and not a tiny, depressing apartment. Mom's not there. I was gonna see if she was there so we could smooth things over. I've definitely grown quite a bit since then. A little bit taller, a regular bit wider. And Granddad said I was sturdy. Screw it. I am sturdy. Hey, that is body positivity right there. Oh yeah, let's see. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. The Floating Island and Other Stories. Granddad didn't read out of this. He like recited it from memory and made stuff up on top of that to get me to sleep when I was a kid. Miss you, dude. Hey, Trash Bird. You know, of all of the pets I've had, I love birds. Like, I love parakeets. I'd love to have one. But there just seems, and I'm not judging folks who have birds, but personally, I don't think I could do it. There just seems something wrong with keeping a animal that can fly in a cage. Like, it's one thing to have like a gecko, like a leopard gecko. They don't move around a lot anyway, and you can keep them pretty content in a small space. But I don't know, man. Just birds, I'd have a tough time with it. Wonder how old this thing is. Are the boxes moved? No, they're still there. I asked Dad to do it. We get wild green parakeets all over London thanks to climate change. Is it because it's warmer? That's really interesting. Obviously, we do not get parakeets around Minnesota. It's a little bit too cold for that. That's not BS, by the way. Never saw them till 5 years ago. That's so interesting. This isn't another another pigeon story. Oh yeah, normal clothes. Oh yeah, time to get spooky. Hell yeah, look at that. Sweet. Witch dagger. They're everywhere all year. They're really lovely. I love parakeets. If I were to get a bird of my own, it would be a parakeet, or some people call them budgies, I guess. But, yeah, that was actually one of the things I was regularly tasked with at when I worked at the pet store, because people didn't like catching the birds. So I ended up having to catch them a lot of times when customers would buy them, because we would have a tank of, or I shouldn't say a tank. We would have like a display cage with like 20 of them in there at a time, and people would be like, I want that one. Which fair enough. They should be able to pick out the bird they're going home with. But I would catch them, and then I would have to clip their wings, which doesn't sound as bad as it actually is. You just fan out their feather or their wings, and then you lop off the side. It's like cutting hair. It doesn't hurt them. But you just kind of make a vertical cut on the outside of their wings, and they can still fly a little bit, but they can't get away as easily. So I would have to do that a lot. Conure would be cool too. I've been bitten by a conure though. I mean, I've been bitten by parakeets too, but conures, whoo, if they bite down on a knuckle, holy crap. Like, they have the strength to break your finger. It hurts when they bite. And the problem is, most of the ones we would get, like, you just didn't have time to socialize them. So they just weren't as used to being around people as they should be, which is a shame. Hello? It must already be out. I like this this costume. Oh, okay. I just thought of something too. I have not gotten like any achievements in this game. I've gotten one. So I feel like I'm either missing a lot of the game or they all just come later. Like, look at these. These are all diamond achievements, which I think means less than 5% of gamers have it. Ooh, it's spooky season, mofos. Splash them. I'm sure a lot of it comes down to, like, perfectly doing the mini games, and I haven't done, like, any of them well. Hold up. Clean, how do I get into this thing? God damn it. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Welcome to Harvest, our Harfest Spooktacular Water Balloon Toss. You know what to do, or can figure it out pretty quickly. Okay, let's go. Whoa! Whoa! Well, that sure was something. On behalf of Possum Spring Town Council, we urge you to support local business and enjoy our historic home. Possum Springs, more like... Kathleen, no. More like Awesome Springs. Okay, we're done. That was interesting. Do I get a prize? Dare you spin the wheel of destiny? Explain. None can explain the power of the wheel, save that it is an unknown circular soothsayer. Oh snap, is it gonna say the sooth? The sooth shall be said. Okay, I'm into this. Spin, spin, spin away. Your fortune is your future, a place you will soon be, forever. Okay, that checks out. Your card says much. You shall live, oh god, until alas, you die. Oh, wait, that was gonna happen anyway. The cards do not lie. The wheel that chooses the card is unknowable. So this is unknowable truth? You have learned much, child. I'm 20. Well, that was interesting. May the wheel ever spin in your favor. All right, then. Hey, hey. What you up to? Seriously? We're putting on this year's Harfest pageant. Oh, right, okay. Live from the old pickaxe. When's this thing supposed to start? 10 minutes, I think. You think? This is a nightmare. Why did I ever agree to do this? Chamber of Commerce owes me big for this. Jeez, I hear ya. What? Okay, so here's the thing. You won't have many lines. What? I've had like 3 no-shows. Why? Because this whole thing is stupid and nobody cares about it. B. Please. It's a fun part. B. Yeah? I will totally save your ass. I might have this memorized from when I was a kid. Probably not. They rewrote it like 6 times in the past 2 years to be spookier. So it's like 20% actual history now and like 80% spooks. Okay, weird. It starts off normal, but gets... anyway. You got like 5 minutes to look at your lines. Psh, I'm gonna wing it. May, please don't wing it. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't see you there. Be ye ghosts? Are ye here to hear the tale of how Possum Springs came to be? Through the mists of time, I see weary fur trappers from 1793. Brother John. Yes, Brother Stephen. From this vantage point, I do spy a deep hollow, and within, a great dead tree, and besides with, which a spring. Blessed are we, Brother Stephen, for truly my throat is parched from these long and arduous travels, and carrying these 300 beaver pelts. Let us make haste, O excellent brother. Oh, travelers, spare a crust of bread for a needy woman. Haggard witch, horrible to look upon. Cruel young men, ye did not even offer one of thy 300 fine beaver pelts to warm my ancient bones. I shall curse ye and thee, and this very night ye shall perish. I am fearful. Steady, Brother Stephen. I did not venture out into these hills to joust words with a hell hag. Yee hee hee. I was born among these trees, neath a harvest moon, and ye shall die under that moon. Brother John, I am frightened. Faith, Brother Stephen, art thou so easily shaken by the ramblings of an old crone? Come, help me carry these 300 beaver pelts. But little did anyone know that the witch did not curse in vain. Help, help! Who will help a poor traveler? By the moon and stars above us, sir, I beseech thee, what is thy trouble? You're in this? Yep. Ah, witch! Yep. I swear thee, friend, that this very day this horrifying crone did curse my brother and I to die. Zounds! We camped by this very spring beneath the dead tree, and even now his body lieth upon the earth, lifeless as a pile of 300 beaver pelts. Oh, it chilleth the heart. I did curse this spring, that any man who drinketh from it shall perish. Ugh, I am slain. I join thee now, Brother Stephen. Wow. I am also undone, for I have drinketh of the water. Don't leave me here, Greg. Bye. And yet, even there, the curse's lust for blood would not be sated. Act 3. Gaze upon them, gaze upon these spirits. Brother, we are now ghosts. Ah, I am tormented by the accusing glare of 300 ghostly beavers. It would seem that all who die here are cursed to never leave. Doth that witch know what she hath done? Crap. 4. For each man is determined on his path, and each path leads only to his end. Okay. And yet each path may lead to places unknown. You! From the bus station. Young witch. It is I, the god of the forest. Just didn't expect you to... Ain't that the way? So, witch, thou hast tarried too long in this world. I banish thee to wander in the night, through the stranger places. What? Young witch, let me speak wisdom to you. We begin and we end at night in the woods. But that is not the whole of the story. This is your line. Forest god, thou hast no power here. Even now the end beginneth. Ack, my infernal powers. Shh, young witch, even now the world you know endeth. And who can say what lieth in the world to come? Wow. Beware as you go, for there are ghosts. Woo! Take care. And so was founded then this festival. On Halloween we shall celebrate the dying of the year and the founding of Possum Springs. Aye, Mayor Ghost, decree it. The beaver population suffered a decline, and now our biggest exports are corn and pumpkins. We used to be the county seat. Yee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Actually, the myth of the Wicked Witch is the product of centuries of persecution by... And that's our show. Be careful as you leave here, for who knows what may lurk in the darkness. Also, be sure to pick up a flyer on your way out from the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Support your spooky local businesses. Oh, you gotta love tacky plays thrown on by communities. Jeez, thanks, guys. I am never doing that again. So what are we doing now? Well, I'm going home. Angus is making dinner and we're gonna watch horror movies. Can I come? It's more a date thing. Oh. What are you doing, B? Chamber of Commerce folks are going to the buffet out by Ham Panther. Kinda have to go. Business stuff. I hate this. But you're good at it. Both of those things can be true. Can I come? Nope. Okay, well, good night. Night. Oh, poor May. Justin Redeemed, ask me anything. Have you ever done community high school theater? Justin, I have never done theater. However, when I was younger, there was this thing called It's weird thinking about it now. I don't know if this is something that's done everywhere or if this is a US thing, but there used to be this thing called Destination Imagination. And it was like a team you could join. And when I was in elementary school, I did it. And essentially what it is, there is a theme for every year that every team has. And you put on some sort of a play, kind of. And you have to create your own set and act out this play. However, every time you were in a competition, they would throw in a wrench. So they would do something like, okay, here's this item. You now have to incorporate this item into your play. That was what it was the couple of years I did it. There were different like entries too. There were more like science-based ones, and but that's about the closest thing I think I've ever done to theater. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that would have been really all I did. That sounds so good. It was fun while I did it. Yeah, it was a good time. Um, but yeah, that's about the closest thing I've ever done to theater. Have you? I feel like you have. You seem like someone who would be good at theater, but maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you'd be good at it. This is garbage. Oh, poor May. What the? Oh my god. Hey, anyone? Oh my god, someone just got like chloroformed. Shit. Fuck no, I'd be a disaster. Thank you though. No, I think you could do it. I think you could. Where the hell did he go? Shit. Oh, things are getting dark. May, go home. There's a guy up there on the hill. He stole some kid. He looked like a ghost. A ghost, huh? Or something like that. May, you shouldn't be out here doing whatever it is you're doing. No, no one should be out here. But there's this guy. I'll drive you home, May. No. May, now. This doesn't feel like I'm at home. Oh, my controller's rumbling. Part 3, The Long Fall. I feel like these blank pages are all things I missed. Or maybe options that I didn't take. And the boxes are still there. Hey, hon. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't you? Hey, hon. Hey, mom. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. Hey, hun? Yeah. Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom, about all of it. Hey, May, you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night, or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. So what are you stressed about? Well, I guess you're a grown-up now. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt, smoothing that over. Geez, I'm still sorry about that. It's in the past. Let's not go back over it. Okay. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, it turns out it wasn't a very good deal, and I just feel so stupid. They like to offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us, and now they own the house, and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? Means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, we're in trouble, huh? And I'm a huge jerk? It's okay, sweetie, don't worry. What you reading? It's a book of unsolvable murders. Did they all happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Want to hear a real teaser? Sure. Alright, there's a man lying dead in the kitchen with a bullet wound in his head. There's a man there with him. He's got some blood on his right hand, but no gun. Huh. Last thing, the dead guy has a scar on the back of his head. Do you know the answer? Well, I don't know if there's one answer. It's supposed to get you thinking. You should have been a detective. Yeah, I would have loved that. Okay, so I have a question. Who's the other guy in the room? The suspect is clearly upper middle class. That's not super helpful. Maybe he, like, ski tripped him to death somehow. Yeah, he whacked him in the jacuzzi in his backyard. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, what you got? The guy in the room is a surgeon. He implanted a magnet in the dead guy's skull. That's why he has that scar. And the suspect used a super magnet or something on the dead guy's forehead, which pulled the magnet out through the dude's head. Haha, that's why he has blood on one hand. Yep, and I bet the murdered weapons are stuck to the fridge, holding up a pic of Aunt Dottie. Oh, bravo, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. We'd make quite a pair of investigators. Could open a detective agency in town. Could use one right now, probably. Always work for crime solvers. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Love you, daughter detective. You too, Inspector Mom. Oh, hello, Jackson. How's it going? How are you doing this evening? And yeah, sometimes I experiment with putting these smaller games and just chatting. I never know what the best route is because part of me thinks no one's ever looking for these games usually. So if I put it in that category, it's just going to be buried. But people are always in just chatting. But on the other hand, if someone is looking for this game, it would be probably one of the only streams, or, you know, one of few streams that are actually playing it. So sometimes I mess around with the categories. There's no rhyme or reason, really, in the end. I am at the mercy of the Twitch gods. I'm doing okay. I work 8 to 4 tomorrow morning. Work's not fun, but I hope it goes well. How's it going, Selmers? How was your Halloween? Weird. Went to Harfest. Saw some messed up shit that I think was real. Then I had a really bad nightmare. Cool. I stayed in, ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Want to hear a new poem? Sure. Autumn winds, autumn sins. Okay. Autumn times, autumn crimes. What's considered an autumn crime? Robbing a gas station, then blowing it up in November. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Mr. Chaskov. Yes, Selma? You're gonna break your neck someday. I will make sure to fall right on you. Haha, well, I'm a big enough target. Haha, I'm bigger than you. We should be covered. You too. Leaves, leaves, leaves. Is that a poem? Nope. I only work like 16 hours a week, but still sucks. Gotta go, but I'll lurk. I appreciate the lurk, Jackson. Thank you very much. Like I said, I hope your work day tomorrow goes well. was wondering if there was a new missing person report on here. Going to the old pickaxe and see what Beatrice is up to. Hey, B. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. It's fine. It was fun. My night got really weird and bad after that. How so? I'll tell you later, I guess. Still like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice today? Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. Feels more like the world plays by his rules. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. Still, whoa. War is some bullshit. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. Ugh. You died before you got to enjoy the statue they made of you. It's garbage. They can't make me go to war. I'll go underground. I'll join some sort of group that's against war and stuff. We'll blow up war stuff and sabotage other war stuff. I'll live in the shadows for decades. No address. Always on the run. Living in a trailer in the desert. It'll be awesome. I kind of want to walk past the Snack Falcon and see if I can go up to that fence area. There's the video outpost. Whoa. Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. Let's see if Angus is here. Not Greg. There's Angus. You up for band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird night. How so? I'll tell you about it later. Angus and his beautiful bum. Alright, we're gonna walk past the Snack Falcon. So how did that arm get here? Someone just running down the street? Whoops, my arm fell off. Guess I'll just come back for that later. No one could survive their arm just falling off, or being chopped off. Like, not by a doctor. Is it still called assault if you chop an arm off? Seems like it should be a different word. Arm choppy. You are under arrest for arm choppy. Whoever's arm that was is probably dead. Nah, definitely. Unless I see someone walking around who until recently had an arm. Something is going on in this town. Hey, dude. Hey, you? Working here now? Yep, sucks, but it pays. Question, how do they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. What do you do here? Grill man and janitor. I cook and mop. At the same time? Yes. Ooh, it let us go. I gotta run for the night. Appreciate it as always, RJ. Well, thank you, Justin, for stopping by and hanging out. It is also appreciated here. You have yourself a good sleep, and we will see you soon. And thank you for the bits. Thank you. Thank you so much. What a way to exit. Thank you for the support, Justin. I can't talk. I appreciate you. And have yourself a wonderful night. Hey. Sup, kid? You smell weird. Why is my aunt's car here? That's your aunt? Yeah. Oh, weird. That makes you half cop? You'll never half catch me, half coppa. Ha ha ha. I don't know what they're doing up there. Huh. You go to Harfest? Nah, over it. Cool. I had kind of a weird time. Weird bad time, actually. It's a guaranteed weird bad time. Yeah. Well, see you at band practice. Real talk, do you actually like watching us play? Yeah, I mean, you're not good, but yeah, not my style. What is your style? Black metal, trash crossover, hip-hop. I like Witch Dagger, they're kind of metal. Oh yeah, like that Doom shit, right? Da-da-durga. Totally. What? You know, one time a guy followed me home, like a guy from the tracks. What did you do? It was like some night back in the summer, and out of the corner of my eye I could kind of see this dude take this turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back. But, like, I didn't want to look right at him. I took a detour through the woods and sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but, like, I could see him standing off the road, waiting for me to come down. Holy shit. What did you do? After it got dark, I climbed down and got up the hill real quick. Ugh. Yeah, it was a weird bad time. Ugh. I'm so upset right now. Haha, I know, right? See ya. What were you doing out here last night? I saw someone kidnap someone, like a kid. Tell me what you saw again? Someone in a big old Colt with someone over their back. Uh-huh. And you chased them down here? Yeah, and I got to the fence, and they were up in the woods. Alright, thank you, May. Ugh, I knew you were just gonna brush this off. May, there's been no missing persons report. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing from something like Harfest. Well, I got 6 calls about kids out too late. There would be a report. I'm reporting. This right here. This is a report. Hey, there's no break in the fence. So unless someone could jump over this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reported as missing. Any theories, May? They could have gone around the fence. I don't know, May. This fence goes out along the parking lots, almost to the tracks. For you to be right behind them, and then to be miraculously on the other side of the fence. Urgh. I was running around half the night getting after teenage bullshit, and people scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes the girl who saw the ghost? Well, I have bad news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry we're talking about a ghost now? I must have gone through the fence? Or it must have gone through the fence? Really, May? No, yes, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Will you at least check the woods? May, me and Dan McConnell were up there this morning because of what you said last night from the fence up to the old mine. We found a couple teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some worried-looking deer, and one deer hunter out too early. That can't be it. That is it. Oh, no, here, I'll do it. There you go. Everyone go give Justin a follow. The cop always dies. What's up, dude? Ugh. Ugh? Long night, weird night. What's up? I'll tell you at band practice. Cool. What you up to? We gonna head out to band practice? Yeah, let's do this. Oh god, another song. I'm so bad at these. Hey, dude. You okay? You look tired. I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door, and it was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs that goes out to the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the lobby up to the roof and pee off the side of the building. Yeah, maybe not. But what's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fair. Ready to go? Yeah, let's do this shit. Pumpkinhead guy. Oh boy. Oh my god. That was awful. Wow, May, that was pretty bad, was what it was. I literally do not know this song. Every time. Whew. So fast. You just pushed a button. I'm so tired. I strained my vocal cords yelling. Awesome. I'm gonna sound so husky. And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not. And this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid and also I think was in my head after while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something because this is scary. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? No. Kind of freaked out. Probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go figure this out myself. Ah, dude, don't be like that. You got us. Ah, dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's, like, some ghosty stuff happening around here? Like, from a source we can trust? Such as? Does the newspaper have, like, a ghost section? What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library for books about it. No, they have the local paper on file going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts, we'll find it out there probably. Oh, wow, I didn't know they had that. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, when they set up a foundation and... Never mind, let's go. Can we regroup after? Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo, ghosties. That's the spirit. Going ghost hunting. Look, jobs. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working, things are great. Now it's like one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural is really affecting you. I forget that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Hey, closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche is? Microfiche. Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. Slow night? Yep. Spooky here all alone? I'd be spooked. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. Jackson, this game is called A Night in the Woods. If you have Xbox Game Pass, or actually it's just called Night in the Woods. If you have Xbox Game Pass, you will have access to this game included. Otherwise, I think it's available on a lot of platforms. Probably pretty cheap. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ, born in 1967, 50 years old. Let's see. Experience, mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general. You gonna join my young socialist chatterbox group? I have not played Superhot Jackson, but I'm aware of it, and it was a game that I had downloaded on my hard drive, and I just never got around to it. The one thing I'm wondering is it worth playing if you don't have VR? Because I know that you can play it in VR. But I don't know if it's like better or not with or without it, if that makes sense. Holy crap. What? It's Charity Beardy. What's Charity Beardy? How do you not know Charity Beardy? I assume this is something from school. The school being 5 freaking years old. All right. So this was a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Beardy. It does look really hateable. It was like you were under some curse where a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about like sharing and not littering and paying taxes. Well, that's an important skill. I was 5. I'm 20 now and I still haven't paid taxes. Charity Beardy goes to a state infrastructure budgeting meeting. I forgot the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Beardy. Oh no, austerity. What's that? Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed? Oh wow. You still can't like go to Saltstown? You're welcome to try. Geez, they sure made a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Beardy, danger everywhere-ty. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. It totally is. Got it like 2 years ago on Xbox and I still play it. I've never played it on VR. Okay. I will have to give it a try then because it just seems like one of those games that have come out in the last like handful of years that's like a must play, especially if you're into like puzzles and shooters. I really dig the concept of it. Sniff, sniff. Oh wow, it's pretty dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here? Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was, he walked through a chain link fence and flew over it or something while carrying something. All right, well, that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy because he took someone and he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through, and that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. All right, there she is. Cool. So, I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Aw. Ugh. Are we friends, Beatrice? Here, let me get this thing set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. Ow. Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Actually, let's... Albino groundhog. Local ghost, Little Joe at it again. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities even seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often disruptive local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers, you may not find a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Oh, look. Scooch so I can see. Graveyard. That's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool. That's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. Haha, that's actually pretty good. This isn't interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Okay. Piracy. There we go. No ghost to be found here. The way you say ghost, it sounds like you don't believe me. Oh, maybe not. They said they heard voices. Okay. Spectral happenings at Possum Jump. Two local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 p.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having left from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the state forest hills Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reserve. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump? Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Okay, yeah, that's back up in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out, though. Go nuts. That's actually probably only a mile or so from Miss Miranda's house. Back up in the hills. All kinds of stuff up there. Well, I'll try to avoid any basements or corpse husbands. Co-signed. Oh wow, this is gnarly and awesome. Ha ha ha. Oh my god. Okay, but it doesn't have to. Ghostly rumors haunt New Historical Society. The Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schreigeist House into its new headquarters and education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed Newsome has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work and I'd hear someone walking around, trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling, but there was never nobody there, said Newsome. Trying to get this map room operational for the children, all the while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see God knows what. Mr. Newsome had previously requested to work only daylight hours when other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits areas anymore. I don't go up past the second floor, and then only to go see the office. I know the others laugh, say I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they can all go to spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, was a local ghost story popular some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Newsome's claims at this time. Hey, hey, hey. Ghost spotted. Historical Society? History that won't stay history in a history place. History place? Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, I mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. It used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Oh, well, still worth checking out. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's go. Let's boogie. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? Yeah. 3 clues. We got 3 leads. You're a regular detective. Mae Borowski, a detective of ghosts. All right, let's go. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well, I have, a job, so I can't drive you around to all these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go 3 anyway. Cool. I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey, nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves? Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Ahem. What is that Miss Quelchy? Oh wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Should be saving that string to repair those bridges into Saltstown. There you go. Thank you all for coming to the second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. You want to stick around for this? Yes. Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Forrester. We will start off with one of my own. She's from some big city, right? Yeah. How'd she end up here? Who knows? Letter to my worst student. To my worst student. The subject of my stories. I tell friends back home when they ask about life out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Poor Miss Quelchy. At least she's blowing off some steam. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short, though. 2 poems. Take it away. Hi, folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time. Born in muck and raised in slime, but neither do you know the paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. The next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frogs swim in the dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me, but what do you know, amphibi? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. He definitely talks to the actual fish. Oh, most definitely. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. Yay, Selmers. Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny, dorky, short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. Haha. She's not wrong. Ahem. No reception here. I wave my black phone. In the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone app sold. Made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access to politicians waiting for us to die. Lead in our water, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app. Replace my dreams of a house and a yard with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck and my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement and they're in the house and the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the West Coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. Whoa. Holy shit. Wow. Damn. She rhymed entrepreneur? I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. Is she always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it herself? Nice work, Selmer. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Wow. Selmer's poem was real. Wow. Poets of Possum Springs. A blueness, a youngness, a dankness, a thankness. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so find out anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell him, B. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost, Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of this ghost? Like, filled with dread and shit? I'm terrified. Okay. So it mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have to work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can like split this up, share custody of you and your ghost. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard. I'll call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is, the Historical Society. You know, you don't have to break in. The people there get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. So what did I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. Perfect. All right. Ta-da! It's Selmer's. Good poet. Thought, if I die, Selmer should write a poem about it. I agree. Selmer's is wonderful. Okay, let me do a couple of things here. Does not appear that any of our friends are online, so I think that is an excellent place for us to stop a night in the woods this evening. So to everyone who stopped by to hang out this evening, thank you very much. I appreciate all of your support as always. It means the world to me. I will be back again tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, probably around 12 or so. And we are going to be continuing the horse paint by numbers. So we're going to chill out, do a little bit of painting, a little bit of chatting tomorrow. So I hope to see you there if that's something that interests you. But in the meantime, if you're not already a part of it, why aren't you? Go on and join our Discord. It's a fun place to hang out and chat with people. Everyone is welcome, so if you click that link, you can join. But until tomorrow, I love you all. Stay hydrated. Be excellent to each other. We'll see you then. Bye.